The annual combined military exercises between Seoul and Washington is well underway. The drills designed to ensure the allies are fully prepared to defend against North Korea's evolving threats will run through the end of the month. And with North Korea ratcheting up its usual rhetoric against the drills, President Moon Jae-in had some strong words for the Kim Jong-un regime. He said the annual joint war games should not be used as a pretext for any further provocation. Moon Connyoung starts us off.
Full readiness against any possible provocation, ordered South Korean President Moon Jae-in to his military as they launched their annual joint exercises with the U.S. on Monday. Speaking to his cabinet on the first day of the Ulchi Freedom Guardian drills, the South's commander-in-chief also made clear the nature of the joint drills, which North Korea has long denounced as a war rehearsal to invade Pyongyang.
이번 을지 훈련은 우리 국민의 생명과 안전을 보호하기 위한 민관군의 방어 태세를 점검하기 위한 것입니다. 방어적 성격의 연례적인 훈련이며 북한은 평화를 지키기 위한 우리의 노력을 왜곡해서는 안 될 것이며 이를 빌미로 상황을 악화시키는 도발적인 행동을 해서도 안 될 것입니다.
President Moon called out on the North leadership, saying it's in fact Pyongyang's continued provocations that make the Seoul-Washington joint drills necessary. The liberal leader did, however, reaffirm that the door to dialogue for peaceful resolution remains wide open should the isolated regime choose to take that path.
북한이 용기 있는 선택을 한다면 한반도를 둘러싼 군사적 대립이 완화되고 우리 스스로 한반도 평화를 지켜낼 수 있으며 국제사회와 협력하여 안정과 번영의 미래를 가져올 수 있을 것입니다.
Earlier in the morning, the president chaired a meeting of his National Security Council as Seoul and Washington forged ahead their first large-scale military exercise since North Korea successfully flight-tested 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles in July. President Moon ordered the two militaries to remain on high alert and vigorously strike back in the event of any hostile action by Pyongyang.
Again, the ball has landed in North Korea's court. How Pyongyang responds in the next few days will largely determine the security situation in the Northeast Asian region. Now, experts say, however, that the move by Pyongyang will be carefully calculated this time around, given the recent tensions, and that should be an indicator of whether the leadership is, in fact, serious about some room for negotiations. Moon Jae-in, Arirang News, The Blue House.